Just want to give you a quick walk around the aircraft. So up here in the front, you know, all the sheet metal was dented and so forth from over the years. So we rolled all that out. Chris Buzzio, who was interviewed, took this nose piece and just worked on it over and over and over until he got it right. And it looks absolutely beautiful. The number 33 we used is because we found a grainy picture of Moton Field, Alabama, where one of the aircraft had this number. It wasn't necessarily our tail number, but at least we know that it's authentic to have the 33 on there. Just moving on our way back, we made stencils using the Cricut machine, and made all our own stencils for the small things. As we walk around, you'll see the larger insignia stencils. Those we purchased from Air Corps Aviation. And so some of the things that we restored were, so from here back on the fuselage is all fabric. And we've removed and restored all the fabric there. We used what's called the Stewart systems. So it's a waterborne restoration system for the fabric, and that's safer for our volunteers, and it was really easy to work with. When we started, we had a class. The maintenance officer, Randy Hawkins, had a class. We each had a wooden frame square that we placed fabric on, and we used the paint and the glue to learn how to do it. And then we came out here. We started small. We started with the trim tabs are the smallest piece. We did those. We moved on to the ailerons, and we just kind of kept getting bigger and bigger. The wings themselves are plywood covered, and so to protect them, the plywood is also covered with the fabric material. So the polyester material, and then it also has the tapes to protect it. So again, fabric covered metal structure for the ailerons, but plywood wing covered with polyester fabric. And again, here's the insignia. So it was a 3-part insignia of vinyl that they sent us. So we had to, shoot the 3 colors separately and then lay each subsequent design over itself. So the paint is polyurethane. It's called Ranthane is the company, and it's just their metallic silver. And then we just used kind of standard Air Force colors for the red, white, and blue. The aircraft was flying 2 years ago, so really, we did a cosmetic restoration. Everything inside the cockpit and the engine was left untouched. It was already operational. But we've replaced all the canopy pieces. Some of those were purchased, and some of those we were able to cut ourselves. But that really needed to be done. This will give the pilots and our riders a lot clearer view of what's going on. Last is the tail surfaces. The one thing that was replaced here was the horizontal stabilizer. We took the one we had, we took off and put another one on here, but that piece had to have the plywood recovering done again. So, most of our members hadn't done this before. There was a few with experience, but just fitting that and getting it faired out was a lot of hours of just hands-on work. But it looks great. Again, it's plywood covered, and that's covered with polyester. The vertical stabilizer is wood as well, but then the rudder is a metal rudder and covered with fabric. The PT-19A restoration project took us 2 years, and the maintenance officer and I calculated out about 4,300 man hours to do the full project. We had really 6 to 8 dedicated people, and then as we needed people from the back shop or someone from another part of the group, they would volunteer and come in and aid their expertise. So we're glad that we can show you. We're really proud of our work. Please come out and see it. When we get it in the sun, it looks absolutely beautiful. So come out, take a look, ride in it, and come and enjoy it as much as we do.